Take a learner's permit practice test. Get driving test questions. Use these test preparation tips to pass your driver's permit test. It's really not very difficult to get a learner's permit, but nearly half of first-timers fail the test. That means you might want to practice the learner's permit test before taking the real thing. Here are a few methods I've found for how to do just that. Test questions and answers. This site has tons of useful information for new drivers from every state in the U.S. You can sign up for online courses that include several practice learner's permit tests. It also includes a few free sample tests so that you can evaluate its services. DMV. This website is not an official Department of Motor Vehicles website, but it is a free and comprehensive guide full of useful information that the average user can understand. This site offers services to help you prepare for the test, and it includes information about every state. Several state Department of Motor Vehicle websites include practice tests that you can use to quiz yourself and learn how they test you. Use a search engine to search Department of Motor Vehicles along with the name of your particular state. Remember to study the driver's manual issued by your state. This is one of the best test preparation methods. Read it front to back, and review areas where you might be weak. Many manuals also include short tests. Quiz yourself. Write down your answers so you can compare them to the correct answers. Be honest with yourself. Did you miss 4 out of 10? If so, you had best spend some more time reviewing those questions. Sponsored link. Fast&Free Auto Quotes. Over 1 million customers insured nationwide. It doesn't hurt to consider the first time you take the written test as a practice run. You can always return and try taking it again at a later date. If you pass, congratulations, it was easier than you expected. If you fail, then you've taken an opportunity to learn more about how the test works, how you react to the testing environment, and what topics you need to work on. In fact, this option is usually more cost-effective than the previously mentioned methods because learner's permit tests usually only cost a few dollars, whereas the practice guides and courses can cost much more. This same logic applies to many high school students who take the SAT. It's usually recommended that they take it more than once in order to have an opportunity to get accustomed to the test. So, before you go any further, you may want to consider this first run as a practice test to prepare you for the real thing, the second time you take the test. When it comes time to take the test, chances are you'll be nervous. Here are a few test-taking tips to keep in mind for the big day. Eat something. It's hard to think when your stomach is growling. Eat a couple of hours before the test. Know how the test works. Is it timed? Is it multiple choice? Does it include pictures or just words? Nowadays, many tests are given on a computer. You should take some time to get comfortable taking tests on computers. Practice like it's the real thing, and do the real thing just like you practiced. When you take a practice test, try to emulate the real conditions. If it's timed, then time yourself. Be confident. Don't try to cram right before the test. Give yourself a few hours to calm down and relax. Pace yourself. There's no use in being the fastest person to finish. However, many tests have time limits, so don't waste time either. Remember, part of every driver's training is to pass certain tests and requirements. Taking a learner's permit practice test can help you prepare. Quick tips: the best test takers thoroughly understand their test. Learn your test composition before you show up for the real thing. Useful links: Fast&Free Auto Quotes. Over 1 million customers insured nationwide.